Okay, so I am now at the pedestrian bridge connecting Hialeah and Miami Springs, located between this Warren Pony swing bridge that was constructed in 1925 and replaced a pontoon bridge there. And just had an unrehearsed chance to share a bit of Miami Springs history with you. Here is downtown Hialeah now. And as many of you from Miami Springs know, we have loads and loads of iguanas here. And I just noticed this little bush along the bank of the canal, and it is loaded with iguanas. Here's what remains of the Holleman's restaurant and Circle Theater location. It has been dormant for about a year. They demolished the Circle Theater and the Holleman's building about a year ago, and it has been dormant for about a year. They just started back over again. I understand they just got financing for the project, and nobody is doing any work there now. There is the Clune Stadnick building, built in 1925, and for many years John Stadnick operated his pharmacy from that building. And over to the east, we've got this lift bridge, which was originally across the Miami River down near Miami Highlight, down near 36th Street. In 1954, it was moved to this location. And that bridge used to go up and down using counterweights, but has not been used since shortly after it was installed. Again, downtown Hialeah, the original Curtis Bright administration building used to be right at that location there. Good morning, Penny. This was an impromptu live video, unrehearsed. I'll just walk around a little bit and share some of this location and history with you. We're going over close to the lift bridge, and there's all kinds of iguanas. I see some Egyptian geese, and they even have a baby with them, a couple of babies. They had a bunch of babies here a while back. And the ever-present Muscovy ducks and iguanas. Get a little closer look at this, the lift bridge here. So this cell tower here used to hold a huge and beautiful American flag, but a few years ago they determined that those electric lines there interfered with it coming up and down, and apparently there was a similar location elsewhere that lost their power to the area when the flag came in contact with the electric poles. So they no longer fly a flag from this cell tower. And this, which for many years was a parking lot for the Circle Theater and behind Holleman's, was the location for the Curtis Bright, the new Curtis Bright administration, which replaced the one in Hialeah in 1925. And the Historical Society actually has a couple of clay tile blocks that this building was built from in our collection. And that is the back of what was once the Food Palace grocery store, and then Billy's Seafood. Coming over to Hook Square. This used to be called Curtis Square. And these doctor's offices here, Dr. Joseph Frell, our family doctor in the 1950s, had his office here. And some of you may remember Joe Pepe's Italian Gardens, which was here, and before that it was Quinty's Italian Restaurant. And there over on the south side of South Royal Poinciana Boulevard used to be Brundid's Volkswagen, and then for many years Barry's Cleaners. During rush hour, about between 4 and 6 o'clock, it's a good idea not to come around this area unless you want to wait in a long line to get into Hialeah. This is the back entrance to what was a food palace and then Billy's Seafood. And this little building here, I think the address is 2 South Royal Poinciana Boulevard, was once the office of Carl Adams, who was Glenn Curtis's half-brother, mayor of Miami Springs for many years, and owned a dealership, Aero car dealership in Hialeah. His Everglades construction company built all the roads in Miami Springs and Hialeah and Opelika. And he lived in a mansion that's still there on Hunting Lodge Circle. Coming over to the Circle now. And this is the Miami Springs Circle. It's got a new pattern of traffic now. They changed it during the last year. And instead of stop signs, they're yield signs, which a lot of people haven't got used to yet. I've been close to being involved in an accident several times during the past year by people that didn't realize that they had to yield. And the Circle Barbershop that's been here for about 70 years. And they're still in business. I've been getting haircuts there since Mr. Baumhoff did it in the early 1950s. And here is the offices of the River Cities Gazette. Tom Curtis does a great job in putting out a newspaper. Before that, River Cities Gazette, the home news, was our local paper. And here we're going through in front of what was Stadnick drugstores, and then Johnny's Luncheonette. It is now Paco's Way. Restaurant. And there's Starbucks, was once a Pools menswear, and then the infamous what was it? The Clothes Closet, Frank Trana's Clothes Closet, who was acquitted of murdering a lady in the I guess it was the 1960s, putting her in a garbage can and putting her in the Miami Canal. But he was found, he was acquitted of murder charges because he had a good attorney. And there is Milam's grocery store. It was originally Grand Union, then Piggly Wiggly, and now Milam's. They're undergoing a remodeling now, and it's going to be a new Milam's here pretty soon. And there's just the panorama of the Miami Springs Circle, and that is going to do it for our live video. Y'all have a great day.